There are a few things we can do. Let's start out with looking. We actually got, I guess, couple new, I guess these are rumors or entries or whatever. So let's read those first. So there are two paths beneath Brittle Hollow's surface that lead to the observatory. One starts at the Gravity Canyon and the other starts at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. And we also have the Nomai at the Southern Observatory constructed a model of Giant's Deep that revealed how an object might sink below the strong ocean current. Right. Because that's where we ended it last time, was going back to those things. Now, there's also a handful of things that have more to explore. So the question is, where do we focus? There's also the fact that Hollow's Lantern is a planet that we have not landed on yet, or I guess a moon. And I think we'll just start there, because that's going to be not the easiest thing, but the easiest thing to make a decision on at the very least. So let's see if we can land on that thing, and let's see if we die. Not to mention getting over here can also get us closer to the Gravity Canyon on Brittle Hollow. I don't think there's a way to land on this thing. You know what we're gonna do? I think we will simply try and land on the molten lava and just see what happens. Ah, cool, good stuff. I don't know what I expected, but that's about what I expected. Okay, cool. Good stuff. Glad I tried that. Okay, I think we'll try and hit that Gravity Canyon now because I do want to try and to get into that tower, and obviously the tower itself doesn't have an entrance. So, and I don't think we've ever actually looked at the Gravity Canyon on Brittle Hollow yet, so that's going to be what we try. Let's see. Got some ruins. Yeah, we've definitely not been here. Oh, hell yeah. Definitely not been here before. Brittle Hollow Projection Stone. Okay. Interesting. So this is definitely inside the tower. So I wonder, I don't know why. Oh, and there's text with it. Okay, interesting. I don't know why it would project the inside of the tower. Solnum, I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. Bells, that's exciting. You're almost ready, but there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Bells, the tower is on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. Solnum, my gratitude for the direction, Bells. I'll see you soon. Okay. I think we managed to find the entrance. It's just that we literally couldn't get into it. God, stuff's already breaking over here. I don't like that at all. Oh shoot, this is bad. Ow. So here's the gravity cannon. Southern Observatory south 550 meters. Got the gravity cannon here. Black hole beneath it, of course. I'm just gonna try and start heading that way, I guess, just to see what happens. Oh, the Southern Observatory. Okay, so I'm not even crossing this path. I'm going to a totally different place? Maybe? Or... oh, there's a thing in the way. Huh. Did I just strand myself? Or can I... Oh, that's... Is this new? This is new. I think this is new. Let me in. This is... I haven't seen all this blue stuff before. Not a fan of having to, like, shift stuff mid-jump either, but... Your gravity crystals. Huh. I mean, I guess we'll just follow this and see where it leads. Fascinating. Oh boy. I have no clue if I'm even headed the right direction, but something at least. I think this is the right way, given that the Southern Observatory was in fact in like a big ice thing. It's just a matter of where the hell do I even head? Oh, perhaps up there. Please. Ooh. Yes. So is that a... Does this door work? This door works. Okay. So let's do that at the end then. Let's start here. Giant steep projection stone. I believe we've read and seen all this already. Yes. So that goes there. And then we grab you, and I think we've read this, but I'm gonna read it for myself. Okay, we got more text over here. There's tornadoes here as well, which is interesting. Konoi, Kasava's construction yard has been using the Cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit, but one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Konoi, Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. Spire, an update. It's now clear that there are two different types of cyclone. Spire, most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones Kasava typically uses to send components into orbit. Spire, there also exists a rare type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. Kasava, my gratitude, Spire. Konoi is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by the secondary type of cyclone. Was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? Spire, the model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. Spire, also I very much wanted to make a model. This is so real. So these two cyclones spin in different directions. Interesting. Don't like that. Okay, I did notice the pool down there of stuff. So let's see. These guys are definitely going to be pulling different things out of that stuff in the middle. I'm going to read all this first, though. Konoi, what have we learned thus far in our search for the Eye of the Universe? Mallow. Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around the star system's sun. This would mean the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Plume, those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye's signal to this star system, but were unable to warp to the eye itself. Privet, the locator we built on the Addle and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Avon's hypothesis. The eye has stopped emitting its signal. Plume, Kasava, how can you suggest that? The eye's signal called out to us to summon us to the star system. Kasava, I'm aware. I grew up hearing the eye's story, yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. Huh. Okay, here's the other one now. How could our... Konoi, how should our methods change as we continue our search for the Eye of the Universe? Mallow, we know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon, so what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. Avens, we'd need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Kasava, Giant's Deep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch. And it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visiting. Avens, yes, let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. Privet, as we couldn't find the eye's signal using 2 different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue this search method. Okay, interesting. Cassava, Mallow's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. Kanoi, I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Raimi and Pi about the technology they're developing? Is this Raimi and Pi and the technology they're doing? Oh, what was their tech? Were they the people doing the, the black hole, white hole stuff? I don't think they were. But I don't remember what they were doing. Okay, let's go through these guys one at a time. Okay. Does this lift anything up on the, like, writing thingy? No. Okay. Interesting. These are... Oh, hourglass twins. So this shows the hourglass twins. Wait. Oh, sick. Okay, so I can make, like, showing the models of each different planet. There's Giant's Deep. Brittle, Dark Bramble. The Eye of the Universe. Oh, it's way far. Error. Unable to determine orbit. No signal detected matching any known criteria for the Eye of the Universe. Interesting. Huh. Okay, but at least we, like, that symbol is... I don't know if I sort of figured it out before, but I've clocked that symbol is now their symbol for the Eye of the Universe. Oh, and this is our outlet. Yeah, okay, cool. So they can't locate the eye anymore. And the different cyclones will either push you up or down. I wonder if I can, like, jump in these and if it'll kill me. Okay, so this is the down one. Counterclockwise is down. Clockwise is up. Ow. That startled me. Well, that's good anyway, because I didn't, I didn't think I'd have enough time to get back to the ship anyway, and get to potentially the entrance to the tower. But these appear to have new entries. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones the Nomai use to send components into orbit. There's also exists a rare type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. The new, more sensitive locator the Nomai built in this observatory was unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Based on their knowledge of the quantum moon, the Nomai believed the eye was in a distant orbit around the sun. The Nomai decided to stop searching for the eye's signal and instead look for it visually by sending out a deep space probe. There were concerns that the probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. Which is, yeah, that was linked to the thing around Giant's Deep. So, oh, this is new. A Nomai named Solanum was told to visit the Tower of Quantum Knowledge on Brittle Hollow's equator to learn one final rule before embarking on her pilgrimage to the quantum moon. It's also that shard that we found on Ember Twin. I think we go there, because I don't think we can necessarily get to the top of that tower yet. Like, it feels like, from a game perspective, it feels like the type of thing where we need to learn more. Like, that's going to be one of the final things we'd be able to find, in my mind. So I'm going to see if we can go back and find the shard that was on Ember Twin, and see if maybe there's another, because the different shards have different things to teach us, right? That was the whole thing. See if we can find that shard again, see if there's another tower or something on Ember Twin. I think this was our entrance that we had when we found that shard. Won't know until we look, though. What have we wandered into? Oh. Aha. Cool. Milroy, friends, if you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip and has been missing ever since. Burr, Milroy, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Coleus. Can you tell us more about your expedition? Milroy, you have my gratitude, Burr. Coleus and I were studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn more about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. Inona, where was young Coleus lost, Milroy? Milroy, he disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant and without warning. Well, that's interesting. Bottom of the dry lake bed in the North Pole. Milroy, I turned away from Coleus to examine a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air, Inona. I'm afraid for him. Inona, hypothesis. We will learn more by examining the northern lake bed cave where Coleus disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. Interesting. And the rock is gone. There's another cave down here. Which just leads to more arch things. Bottom of the dry lake bed in the North Pole. That's kind of where the ship is, as we can see from the map. This is... yeah, that's what I thought. That's our... well, not our, but the, ow. Why can't I think? It's the, you know what it is. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get my way down to the bottom. So if this is the dry lake bed at the North Pole... let's see if we can't get down here without dying. Cool. Okay, let's see. There's some sand. Might be too late here. But let's see if we can't find something at the very least. There's a lot of loud noises. Don't know what from, though. They're coming from over there. I don't know if that's just the sound of the sand or what. But something is really loud here. It might just be the sand. Now the thing is, I do think this is the North Pole, but I'm gonna go check the other one just to be safe. Okay, that's not where I wanted to go. What are these? This is new. Have I seen this one before? Okay, yeah, so this is new, I think. Oh no, I've seen this. This is still the quantum moon locator thing. I've seen this. Never mind. I was like, what are these moving things? Okay, so the other thing is the North Pole. I think we got down to the bottom too late to actually explore that cave thing, considering it was filling up with sand. I'm gonna see if getting there sooner does anything for us. Cool. Landed right down at the very bottom of it. Okay, so there is a tunnel here. God, this is... How in the world am I supposed to navigate this? Am I supposed to navigate this? What in the world? I think this is the way back out. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna lose all sense of direction. Oh my god. In, that's blocked. That's blocked. We go here. That goes back to that. This is that thing again. This is blocked. There's sand through there, so there's ways. There are tunnels. How in the world? I think I found it. I think we may have done it. Ooh. That's a lot of sand. Oh. Ooh. Ah. Okay, so I gotta land on that thing up there. Come on, come on. There we go. There should be... Yep. Okay. And then... here. Then up there, maybe? That looks like a landing spot. Okay. Markings or something there? Please, please, come on. Cool. Okay. Can I fly through this? Where in the world am I? Stalagmites, stalactites, and cactus. Oh. Don't tell me the cave itself is quantum. I'll cry. Oh god, I hate this. I hate this. This is awful. You suck. I don't like you. You're not even... Why are you not even showing up on the signal scope? Hello? What the heck? That's so weird. Don't do this. What do you do? Oh, you're the lights, okay. Melray, if you've come here to look for Coleus, this is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. Your strange wandering rock friend is here, though Coleus isn't. Melray, Coleus and I observed this unusual-looking rock shard and several smaller rocks in at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant. Burr, what happened before Coleus disappeared? Melray, we were examining the different rocks. I recall Coleus standing on the largest one, the wandering rock, and I was taking notes and then my lantern died. Melray, when I lit it again, Coleus and the rock were both gone. Huh. Oh, this is the stuff that I'd seen earlier. Is there another... So this was the place, I believe, where we first found the rock then. Was this cave. Hello. Coleus, how curious. This rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why that happened. Coleus, curious but also alarming. This new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. Coleus, the wandering rock has returned. Never before have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. Coleus, I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems the clearest explanation. Hypothesis. If the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. Coleus, my hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I'm not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Coleus, Melore is here now too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness. The being can become entangled with that quantum object and they move together. Melore, friends, Coleus has discovered a new quantum rule. He's also promised me he'll never vanish again, even if he does learn something useful from it. Cool. Let's see if we can't get to the easiest exit here. Let's see if we can't still get out. Oh, we can. Okay, easy. And then... yeah, there's a bunch of sand down here now. Cool. So I wonder if that's going to have something to do with how we get to the Eye of the Universe. Because my running theory is now the quantum moon's 6th location is orbiting the Eye of the Universe. And because we can no longer locate the eye, but we can locate the quantum moon at times, knowing that... I'm going to do this to pause the time. Knowing that we can, like, travel with the quantum objects means that we can likely somehow, in getting to the quantum moon, then get to the Eye of the Universe by traveling with it. I think that makes sense. Let's read these real quick, now that I'm here, because I just came here to pause the timer. The Nomai noticed a strange wandering rock that appeared in multiple caves on Ember Twin's northern hemisphere. Nomai named Coleus was standing on the wandering rock when another Nomai's lantern died. When they relit the lantern, Coleus and the rock were both gone. To travel with a quantum object, I must stand on the object and cease to observe my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. Coleus used this quantum rule to escape the cave he was trapped in. Coleus and Melore returned to examine the rock. They theorized that when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to observe his or her surroundings, the being can become entangled with that quantum object and they both move together. Tracks. Still can't get to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Unknown 6th location. I bet you that's the Eye of the Universe. Quantum Moon. No things being able to land on. Yeah, because we just fly right through it. And there's still stuff to be done in the Sunless City. I don't think it's likely that we'll be able to get to the Sunless City at this point. And if we were, it probably wouldn't have full access anyways. So let's see what else we can do. Might run back to Timber Hearth and check out the mountains, because I haven't actually looked at those yet. Yeah, because we explored most of Timber Hearth in that first episode, well, second episode, but not all of it. Jesus. Something broke. Well, actually, I want the jetpacks. So let's see. First, I'm gonna check this thing out. And then I'm gonna go head towards the mountains. Oh. This is interesting. Oh, this is really interesting. Hello. Oh, there's a full-on mining site 2B. Oh! So this is what's on the other side of that waterfall. I remember saying that I wanted to get to the other side of the waterfall, and then I never did that. So, here we are, I guess. Oh, dang. This was not good to go to without much fuel. Oh, I know. Oh, I know? I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Cycad, isn't this ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. Oh, I know. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. Coleus, I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timber Hearth's ore only for constructing this shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. Cycad, if they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. Oh, no, I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. Coleus, how else would he improve? Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I see you. I see this. This is horrifying. This is like actually terrifying. And I don't like it here. I don't like it. I don't like that at all, actually. So, thanks, but no thanks. I'm gonna walk into oblivion, I guess. Accidentally. And now be stuck here, I guess? Oh, what the hell? Oh, there's tunnels. There's tunnels down here. Except now I'm stuck in the water. This is good. How do I get out? I think I figured out how to get out. Okay, cool. So there's that over there. There's the ore. This was the thing I fell off of. And now we go look at what it says. Okay. Yeah, so the orange means we've read it. Or it's like in the, ship. We'll reread it anyways. Yarrow, my gratitude for the latest shipment, Oino. I have no clue how I'm supposed to pronounce that. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Yarrow, once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure that there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. Oh, I know, this is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. Yarrow, we'd be grateful if you could. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Ship log updated. I really didn't like that projection. That was horrifying. That was incredibly scary, and I didn't like it. However, it did provide good information, especially on the interior of the Ash Twin project / its core / whatever. Being out of fuel does not help me in anything, though, I will say. I'm stuck here. Oh, or am I? Okay. Oop. Please, let me back in. This is not good. Oof. Come on. Let me out. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Hey, wait a second. This is new. Coleus, after closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of this cave's pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine one of the other sites. Cycad, there are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. I know, this sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Cycad, site 2B is safe. Coleus says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effect on life here. Coleus, on the opposite hand, new life. This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. Cycad, I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. Coleus, they remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor Melloray once told me about, from when our clan used to travel across this universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. Aww. Oh my god. Cool. Well, what else is in here? I have some oxygen at the very least. Oh, I can't go that way. So what else? Can I do anything else in here, or am I kind of like, that's it? Ooh. This is interesting. Huh. So this is some kind of... Oh. Oh, can I not refuel? What? Well, that sucks. There's some sort of campsite, though. Some sort of roots down here as well. This one has a hole out, so I'm just gonna see if it'll shoot me up. Eventually. Maybe. I don't know where it would shoot me out from, though. There we go. I set my controller down real quick. Oh. Interesting. Huh. Please don't kill me. Ow. Huh. Okay, so we gotta go down, like, each of these geysers then at some point. We are out of fuel. Definitely have, nowhere near enough. Woof. And ghost matter. Definitely don't have anywhere near enough time or fuel to make it to another, geyser or anything. So, instead of waiting for the supernova to happen, I'm just going to cut it. And we'll again end by reading the new logs. Ash Twin Project. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomai mined ore from this site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. The Nomai discovered the species of four-eyed semi-aquatic life forms in the waterways around the mine. We definitely have to get back to those mines. We didn't check the mountains out, but I ran out of fuel, so you know, that's how it goes. But I think we will actually stick around our home planet on the next episode because obviously there's more to explore here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!